What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Bryce Benjamin Podcast. Appreciate you guys joining me for another episode. Today, I brought in one of my closest and longest friends, my man Darien Scott. And like I said, man, we've been friends for a long time, literally since we've been 4 or 5 years old. And anytime we get together, we usually are discussing black empowerment and black communities and whatnot. So you're definitely going to get a heavy dosage of that. And he came hard today. He had his shit on today, man. And I enjoyed every minute of it. Like we, going back and forth with this dialogue. Excellent dialogue. And I think you guys are really going to enjoy what you're going to hear. And well, let me stop talking, man. Without further ado, I want y'all to show some love for my man, Darien Scott. Rocking and rolling. What's good with you, Darien?
Man, I'm good, man. How's it been?
Shit, it's been good, man. Just got out of work.
Absolutely, man.
Fucking working the job, man. Finally got this computer running. You've been talking for like a half an hour.
Yeah, we just been shooting it, man. Right. It's been a good conversation, man.
Yeah, man. But just got out of work and shit. Happy to be home, man. Fucking tired.
Absolutely, man. Like I was telling you, man. Them 9 to 5s ain't what we striving for in 2019, man. We need to try to have our own. That's what we trying to do.
That's a big fact.
Try to build for our own communities and continue building ourselves.
Because this shit ain't it.
Nah,
this shit is not it. We got to pay our bills and
absolutely
we got shit to take care of. Some of us got kids and shit like that.
Absolutely.
But it's time to start taking chances. That's my mentality.
That's
right
mine
now.
too, man. Pay off these debts and try to invest in yourself and your community.
Right.
That's my goal.
Yeah, it's about that time. It's just for me. It's like I know we was talking, like shooting some ideas out there, just brainstorming. Like what can we do?
Man,
and it's just trying to find that hustle of what we can do, and then kind of just like jumping in and taking a chance on it.
Yeah, like with anything in life, like it may fail, it may not, but at the same time, why not go for it? Why be a coward and just sit there and just fail?
Right.
Do the same thing over and over. You ain't getting nowhere doing the same thing 9 to 5, working for another man.
Yeah, and when I talked to Mr. Price about that, he said that a lot of that is fear of success.
That's a fact.
Being worried about seeing like what can happen, or looking at it in a half glass half empty type deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I try to have that perspective with anything I do. Like even with this podcast.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Just jumping in and I do see myself having those negative thoughts creep in. Like, damn, what if this doesn't go and this doesn't go? But then it got to the point I'm just like, man, fuck it. What if this happens? Like, what if I can pull this off?
At the end of the day, though, like even if your podcast is just a small set of listeners, at the end of the day, you causing an impact on somebody's life. Somebody is listening to your knowledge and game, and they trying to get something from it. Man, maybe some black kids look at you like a superstar.
Right,
just one kid, you changing his life.
Yeah, that's a way to look at it too.
Yeah,
and I try when I do these. I've had this is my third one doing it. And again, I appreciate you for coming on.
No problem.
But I try to have people that I've had those good conversations with.
Yeah.
Where, you know what I mean? Like I picked up something from them, or I know I can pick up something from them. Like when I had Mr. Price on, I met him like one day and I was like, yo, I want to have this brother in the podcast.
Absolutely, man.
My man Hassan, like I always have these conversations with him and it's always something I can pick up. Like with you, like shit, you've been one of my longest friends. Like,
yeah, we go back,
we
man.
go way back.
We go
what
back.
The fuck?
Since he was like 4, man.
Right across the street. Literally right across the street, man.
13th
Fucking
Ferry, man.
Young.
We go.
But, shit, man. Yo, friendship is a crazy concept, yo.
Yeah, it is, man.
That is a crazy concept. Like, think about how we became friends.
I don't even know, man.
Like, don't really even remember. I remember. I think what Sam introduced, because Sam was friends with my cousin. Sam was friends with your mother.
Yeah,
and I think she introduced me to y'all.
Yeah, she did.
And then we kind of just
hit it
took off from there. Yeah, playing football.
Yeah, man.
Fucking video games.
Shit, man. Everything, man.
Now you think about all this shit, like growing up. Like all the bullshit with it, like the fights. You know what I mean?
Us trade on each other at times, man. Hey, man, we became friends, man, back in.
That shit
we
is
go
real.
Back, man.
That shit is real, man.
Hey, this the hood, man. That's what happens, man. Like friendships last forever. Like I said, man, real friendships do, man.
They say, what was it? Like if you have a friend for, I want to say it's like over 7 years. Yeah. They said like that's a friend for life.
Absolutely.
And I see that shit. Like I really see that shit. There's people that I know since I was like you guys, like your brothers, you, like I live with one of your brothers.
Yeah.
and that you have that friendship, and like this is going to be a lifetime bond.
Definitely, man.
And it's one of those things.
It's like it's extended brotherhood, man.
Right, it really is.
Yeah, it is.
It really is, and it's one of those things where it doesn't matter how long. Like I can like Demetrius. He moved back down to Connecticut.
Yeah,
but he came back up. It was like shit.
It was like we
changed.
Yeah, like where you left off. Like it's like left off. You know, hit off, man.
It's the same way with me and my man Darrell.
Definitely.
Like he got kids and shit. He got to take care of, so I can barely.
Yeah, you can barely see him, but at the same time when y'all see each other, man.
Yeah, when we link up, man, it's nothing different.
When y'all have y'all birthdays, man, y'all it's the same.
It's lit, man. That shit is nothing but love.
Man, it's nothing.
Yeah, friendship is crazy, man.
Let's talk about our city, man. Let's talk about what do you see any change? Changes do you want to see in our city?
It seems like it's a lot of bullshit going on right now.
Yeah,
man. Like it seemed like this city is too small. And everybody knows everybody for people to be beefing how they is right now.
I agree.
Like it seemed like somebody getting shot or killed.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, and it should be hitting home for a lot of people because like we know a lot of these people.
Man, I just looked at our city like, man, like us as people, like black people, man, it's sad because like we got our own neighborhoods and like we got our own sections. Like we got a whole black community in Highland, but do we own shit there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't own. We probably own like maybe like 100 people own a home island. Like we don't own anything. Like they could just come in and take our shit. Like it's sad. Like we need more. I feel like we just need more businesses, and we need to just invest in ourselves and keep investing in our people.
That's a big fact. Investing in our own shit.
Yeah, and like, man, I was thinking like, man, like what kind of business do we even have besides like barbershops and shit? Like, man, we need to support each other too. Like I was looking for like food places, and like I do like that the African Heritage Food Co-op.
Yeah,
you ever been there?
Yeah, I haven't stopped in yet.
It's dope, man. You need to go. Like,
Is it like a grocery store?
Yeah, it's like a grocery store. So like you could go online and you could order like food or whatever, and they'll just put it in a box for you, or you go in the store and just get the shit you want.
Really?
But yeah, it's dope though. Like I like stuff like that. We need to continue to support.
Yeah.
Like obviously he's starting small and slow, but how do we think white folks got there? They got there by starting slow. And I feel like we just can't judge our own people based on not having everything at the same time as, you know, Walmart started so low, so that's where we gotta look at. We gotta build them up, man.
Yeah, but white folks, I don't want to use them as an example because a lot of their shit is
they was
like
given
old
to
money.
They was given to them.
Yeah, and a lot of that shit came from slave money.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
I like to look at like Middle Eastern folks. Like Middle Eastern folks will come over here, and they'll buy up fucking like all the gas stations and corner stores.
The things with them is though they're giving money when they came here, and another thing is we invest in a community. Right. Like I was reading a stat recently where it said in our community the average black dollar lasts around 6 hours.
Yes.
So yeah, we really don't invest in our own community. We don't really invest in our own people, and it's pretty sad. And like the average community, they money bounce around 4 to 20 times before it goes outside of the community. Yeah, and with our community, man, we really honestly don't really invest in our own people. Rather that be, you know, just human knowledge, money, or anything. And like it's just something that, and like I don't really blame. Obviously, I'm blaming us, but at the same time, I understand why we in the condition that we is in. That was something that mentally we was put in our head, and we just haven't got out of it. We like lab rats that was just put in a certain section, and we just can't get out of it. We got to build up towards that.
Do you think a lot of it too has to do with what happened during the Civil Rights Movement?
Absolutely.
Because like when you think about it, back when, you know, slavery ended and then you had segregation and shit going on. Yeah. Black businesses was thriving.
It was booming.
Yeah, the black communities and black businesses was fucking thriving. But it seems like,
you want to hear a hot take?
I'm gonna definitely. I know what you're going to. Hold on. Let me finish my take. But I agree with you too when you're about to go. It seemed like black businesses was thriving. Yeah, and then white folks will come in. Yeah, and then they will. It's like, okay, for instance, when they bombed Black Wall Street. Yeah. Like
they seen this as a threat.
They fucking sabotaged it.
Yeah, they sabotaged it. Yeah.
Black Wall Street, they fucking completely sabotaged. They blew up businesses.
We fine when we, out here killing each other and not doing shit, but like when we start building our own business
together, that strikes fear. And I remember they went, what was it? Fuck. I just read about it on online. I remember like it was like just a color, like basically black people just getting slaughtered like from like city to city. It was like happened in like the 20s or the 30s.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't remember the actual name for it.
Yeah.
But shit like that, where you just going around getting slaughtered for no reason.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's because of the color of your skin.
Yeah.
But then, like, what's your point? Go ahead. What you about to say?
I was going to say, like, if you want to be honest with you, like, since shit, I don't think we improved at all in the last 60, 70 years. I think we in a worse position, honestly, like, than we was. Like, the black family was better during the 60s than it is now.
Yeah.
That was before we had, things like lease housing and other programs that broke with the black family. Now we want to be independent and don't really want to continue with our families. And like the average community in the black hood, like the kid is just a kid. That ain't my kid. I don't give a fuck about him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't going out there and teaching him some game and, hey man, you shouldn't be doing that,
Right.
Instead of we just don't give a fuck no more. Like the average family ain't together anymore.
Yeah, it seems like I remember you had told me something.
Yeah.
And I remember when you said it, I looked at you crazy.
Yeah.
Because, this is one of those things like you hear that scene like, what the fuck? I remember you said that you felt like the Civil Rights Act was one of the worst things that ever happened.
Oh, definitely. I mean, like.
And I remember when you initially said it. I'm
yeah.
like, this nigga's wilding. But then, like, you sit back and think about it. Like, a lot of this shit that happened because of that.
Think about the things that we lost. We lost our own businesses because we was too worried about going to other people's house, other people's companies. Like we was too busy worrying about shopping at Walmart instead of shopping our own.
Right.
Like we wanted that validation of, hey man, his water better than my water. So shit, I want to go over there instead of investing in our own. Other communities don't think like that. Like the Arab community ain't thinking about that. Like the Asian community ain't thinking like that. They don't. They come over here. They invest in their own. Like we allowed to. Like it's nothing to do with like racism or anything like that. It's just that you should invest in your own people, your own capital. Like everybody else do. Why don't we?
It seemed like a lot of times black folks will hate on other black folks. And I don't like. Where did it come from? When did it stem from? Like I remember I watched. It was like a documentary. I think it was Hidden Colors, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. It might have been one of the Hidden Colors that I was watching. But it's saying that how like black folks that try to tend to be the white man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, I gotta be the white man.
Because as people, originally we not like a warrior race. Like we like more of like a docile race. I'll say like we not here to conquer and take over. Like we peaceful people. Like think about it though. Like think about we go to church, we just chill. Like we not, that's not the type of like race we is. And like for them, they here to conquer, they here to control. And that's how we ended up in the position we is in now. As people, we just he's not aggressive people, which is good though. That we normal. It's an inappropriate behavior to be aggressive. So it's just something that we gotta try to like fight against and try to mimic them, but we made them in the wrong way. We took the wrong type of, I'll say, traits from them. Took the worst trait from them, honestly.
And like to add to your point, even when you go back to like ancient Africa, where you had like the Moors people, they was out spreading knowledge and
they wasn't like
love and culture.
Yeah, they wasn't like killing people and shit.
Right,
like
they was traveling the world. They going to different continents and shit like that, and teaching those native people lessons like different cultures, mathematics and like all this other shit.
Definitely,
that shit is crazy.
And like you don't learn about the Moorish kingdom in high school.
They don't teach us none of that shit.
I ain't learned shit about them. Like
I had to, like,
only thing I learned is about slavery and shit. That's it. That's our history. Slavery.
What they want us to know. Yeah. And slavery is such a small piece of our history. That shit is not even when I got it, like I learned the most about Black history when I got out of school.
Definitely.
So when you're in school, like you get basically Black History Month is when they teach you, and it's usually about the same people: Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King. Just
a bunch of people who validate white folks' thinks and thoughts. Like I like Martin Luther King, but at the same time, the way they neutered his thoughts, it make him. I'm like, damn, man. Like, and
they don't show you the Martin Luther King after. You know what I'm saying? After I Have a Dream.
Yeah, they don't show the one that when he figured out that shit he was being used for their validation. They don't show that one.
And his tone switched. His tone switched so crazy. But they don't talk about that shit.
And like in school, you start